Good morning, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, and welcome to the Friday edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul, where we offer a Q&A period for subscribers and viewers of the show. A late night for me last night, watching the way this planetary shift is going on. There are amazing opportunities for humanity right now that we need to recognize and take advantage of. We don't have any middle ground here. These energies coming into the planet will loan themselves to elevating ourselves up or lowering our vibration down. There's no middle ground here. You're either going to swing to the positive or you're going to swing to the negative. And you have choice over that. We all have choice if we're going to stay in a higher vibrational state or a lower vibrational state. And they keep telling me the same thing. They keep saying, William, you have to tell everybody there is no Mr. in between. You got to serve one master or the other, love or fear. You cannot serve both. You have to learn to really run that process. So today's Q&A is just open for you guys to ask any questions of your guides, your angels, ascended masters, or if you're looking for just conventional advice, you can do that. Good afternoon, Facebook user. Might want to leave a comment about where you are and where you're from. Let people know where you're speaking from. We are at an opportune time. And again, I hope you guys will join tomorrow for when we have our meditation tomorrow. It's called Meditation, the Peace That You Are. And it's going to be with the energy of Master Jesus present with us tomorrow. And he wants to bring people in touch with the peace that you are. Not the peace you have to find somewhere, but the peace that you are. Good morning. Hello, Marjorie. Good to see you. Wonderful. Hello, Yolanda. We are watching society change, and everybody thinks that you don't realize what's going on when people are being affected by energy coming in and they don't know it. A lot of people think there's something wrong with them, and there's not. There's just a misunderstanding about how you can run your own mind and your own body, and learning to distinguish between yourself as the awareness, yourself as a personality, and yourself as a physical being. Those are three different aspects of your being: the body, the personality that the world has made up for you, and what you are as a soul. You are not that body. You work through the medium of that body. You work through the medium of your body, and you work through the medium of your personality, but they are not who you are. This is so important to understand, especially now, because your body is being affected by these energies coming into the planet. Your mind is being affected by these energies coming into the planet. Your mind is being affected by what other people say and do, the news and movies. Watch what you let your mind be affected from. They keep saying this over and over again. It is time for humanity to awaken to its soul, not to its mind and body exclusively. And yeah, don't get us wrong. Your mind and body are incredible self-correcting instruments. They're self-correcting, but you are the self that is able to correct them. Your mind and body cannot make changes unless you allow those changes to happen. What you eat, how you sleep, what you drink, where you go, what you do with your body. Your body and mind are designed to be your servant, not your master. And this theme comes up over and over and over again from all of these beings: the Pleiadians, the Lyrans, the Ascended Masters, Guardian Angels, the Gnomes, the Fairies, Dragons. All these different multidimensional beings understand what we need to learn as a collective species, that we are not merely separate individuals. We have individuality, and it's very important we do, but we also have a collective energy that we utilize, and that collective energy is only going to stimulate conditions of love or fear. What is going on? Change your mind. Anyway, this is about your Q&A day, and I want you have the most out of this. My name is William Michael Forbes. I'm a Toronto medium, and every Friday we do an open Q&A for our viewers and people stopping by. If you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe to the channel. If you're on TikTok, you might want to follow me there and get updates on what we're doing on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, because we do a meditation portion of the show on Saturday. A lot of people think meditation is something that's complex. It's a very simple process that once you learn it, you can train your mind. When you teach your mind, you have to teach your mind. You have to teach your mind. The world, don't depend on the world to teach your mind for you. Start teaching your own mind. Feed it with food and ideas that are good for it. idea food is really cool, eh? Idea food. Good morning. Hello, Mighty Soul. Good afternoon. Hello, Judy. Welcome. I'm just going to see who we got here. Hello, Joella. Good to see you. Good afternoon, Facebook user. Question from Drusilla. She's asking, my galactic family is coming to me. Can you tell me any message from them? They're showing me an image of you sitting and smiling and looking up, and they're telling me that image of you looking up is about raising yourself above your personal considerations, not being so captivated that the world somehow has a greater importance than your ability to affect it. That the world has the world does not have a greater ability than it doesn't have more priority over you than your ability to affect the world. Become very mindful. Look up to receive what you cannot receive from this world. They're saying that they try to send information in through the atlas joint in the back. They try to give you information through this joint in the back. They're saying it's a receiving point for you to receive messages from them. And just so you know, your galactic family is a variety of different individual species that live in this galaxy that we're part of right now. Yes, understand. Thank you, Drusilla. Great question. We got a question from Sunny. I see my weight going up and down, but lately I have been loving my body. What do my guides advise me to do? They're saying, understand what are the mechanisms of thought that are the love that you give to your body. What are the mechanisms of food that you are giving to your body? What are the mechanisms of people that you surround yourself with? What is the mechanism of your creative expression? These need to be in alignment one to the other, like a fine timepiece, you call it, where all of these different gears fit together and work together. So too, your environment, your mind, your body, your work, your thinking, they must be vibrationally in an alignment frequency of love. They need to complement each other. Things like exercising and getting out, getting fresh air and eating the right foods, all of these things will serve to align you to either love or fear. Everything has a vibration, and the vibration of everything is either love or fear. Very toxic, poor quality foods are low vibrational foods and would be considered a food based in a fear energy. All that which is fear will cause you to suffer. All that which is love will cause you to grow. And there are things that you may do that may seem uncomfortable to you that are actually love-based. Exercise is a very good example of this. They say exercise, a lot of people are afraid to go through the discomfort of the body having to be trained to be more than it's been conditioned organically and genetically to be. Only your interaction with your mind and body consciously can elevate the body and the mind to a higher state of expression. Wow, really cool. Thank you so much, Sunny. Good question. Good morning, Judy. Question from Judy. Does Jesus have any helpful words for me today? Yes, absolutely. Join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the meditation. Join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the meditation, and you will understand what you need to understand. But peace is the most important aspect of human nature that needs to be liberated from the confines of its fear. What do you mean by that? The fear that you have in your mind is a prison for your love. It is a prison for your peace. Learning to release your fear, to restore your peace, to your mind and body. And you must learn to do this. You can turn to others. You can turn to others to be guided. Be mindful of whom you choose and what they do and what they say. But you must restore your peace, and it must be an act of your will to align to that peace. Wow, cool. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Judy. Really appreciate it. Question from Ellen on TikTok. My best friend Michelle died at 45. Any message from her? She's saying something about a green dress. I don't know what that means, but something about a green dressing green. Uh, she's saying she really loved that green dress. Again, I don't know what that means, but she's saying she really loved that time with the green dress. Yes. That's something you should have. You should have something like that. That place where you danced, again, the place where you danced, go there and feel her presence is still there. She loved to really dance. Go back to that place where she danced with you. I don't know where that is or what that place is. I just get, it was a lot of fun there for you guys. She's saying it was a lot of fun for you guys. Wow. Well, thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Mighty Soul. Hello, Mighty Soul. Good morning. And good morning to everybody else. Good morning to you too. Question from Liesel Vanderwalt. Questions lies. Why did I get brutally attacked in September 2020 and I survived and living my life? The challenge that you need to understand at this time, it does not matter why this happened. What matters is how you evolve yourself beyond this. Understanding that what you hold in your subconscious energy field, all of you, what you hold in your subconscious energy field is determining those surprises that you find yourself experiencing, both good and bad. Understand the healing that you are able to carry out in your life now. The healing that you are able to carry out in your life right now will elevate you beyond your suffering and beyond the memory of your suffering. Do not live in the memory of suffering. Elevate yourself. Elevate yourself. And again, there's this female energy coming in right now. And she's saying, go gently forward, go gently forward. There's an energy. She's saying there's this, you have to let go of the fear that you now carry. She's saying let go of the fear and pay no heed to your suffering again. Pay no heed to those things that would disturb your peace. Pay no heed to that which would give your mind discomfort. They're saying this event will not be repeated again. It will not be repeated again, but you must release the fear. Yeah. And you shall know this peace that you had before. It's so important. Do stop watching the news. Stop watching the movies they make nowadays. Take your attention away from mass media. Listen to me, everybody. Take your attention away from mass media. It's conditioning people to live in fear and guilt and shame and doubt and mistrust. And we are creating beings. All of us, we are creating beings. We create with thought. We create with memory. We create with emotion. We create experiences with what we've been trained with. And they keep saying to me over and over again, it's really important. You learn to understand you are not the body. You are not the mind, but you are an awareness learning the function of creation in a physical dimension. And you must learn to operate your mind, to operate your body. Do not let into your mind that which you would not wish to see embodied in your life. And many of you are indulging in fear and mistrust and anger and frustration and violence simply by observing it. And you think that by observing it, you are perfectly safe, but what you take into your mind becomes a part of you. What you feel becomes a part of you. And all of these things can be changed. That which is bad can be transformed and utilized into that which is good. If you have ideas and beliefs that cause you to suffer, you can alter those ideas and beliefs and ameliorate your suffering. You can change what your mind holds and change what your life experiences by what your mind is holding. Very important. Wow. Thank you so much. Hello, Yolanda. Another question from TikTok family. Shining Light Discovery. Can humans levitate? Telekinesis. Things like that. From Elena on Long Island. I get strong yeses for all three of those. There are beings on this planet that can actually do these things, that can actually sit. I mean, there are monks in the East that can sit in boiling water on top of a burning, raging fire and be in total peace. There are firewalkers. There are individuals that have learned to turn their skin into steel armor that can't be pierced by spears or even bullets. So these things do exist. I personally have done firewalking twice in my life, so I've experienced that process with my own body. Yes, these things do exist. They're far and few between. And most people, they say, they keep telling me that most people, if they were faced with Master Jesus, for example, if Master Jesus suddenly appeared in front of most people would flee in fear. He says people do not understand that you can ascend your energy and you can descend your energy. You can have a body, you can elevate that body. It's called ascension, right? Elijah did it, Jesus did it, Moses did it, Buddha did it. Yeah, these things exist, but it requires a significant amount of training to be able to get to that level of levitation and manipulation of substances, of matter. Let me see. There are two questions above.
Trump 2024.
Trump 2024. Oh, really? Okay. I don't know about that. I'm not. Again, they've asked me to step back from being involved in politics and just focus on helping people to align themselves to who you really are. You are not your thoughts. The thoughts in your mind are not who you are. They are what constitute your personality. You are an awareness, a divine sentient awareness, able to interact with time, space, and matter using the mediums of thought and emotion and matter. Those three mediums that are under your direction. You can tell your hand open and close. That's a medium that's under your direction, that physical stuff. Your thoughts are a medium that affects matter and energy. It's emotion. And you can learn to alter and change thought, thereby altering and changing the electrical energy called emotion that you use to function in this physical dimension with. And they're telling me to focus on that. Simply allow them to teach this. Wake up to the reality that you are not that body, you are not that mind. You are a creating intelligence, able to alter and change your mind, able to alter and change the emotional energy that goes through your body that becomes your creative or destructive expressions, right? And most of us didn't even choose to create our personality. It was given to you, but you can change it at any time. So they say stay away from politics. Focus completely on awakening your soul. Awakening your soul. So important. Let's see here. Hello, Vio. Question from Vio. Why my thyroid is low? How to fix it? Thank you. There's a wonderful channel. I encourage you, because a lot of people are dealing with physical things because they're so attached to the body and suffering. They don't know how to deal with it. But there's a wonderful channel that's below the description box in my on all my videos on YouTube. There's a channel called The Healthy Life, run by a gentleman and his partner named Marcus Rothkrantz. I encourage you to go to The Healthy Life. Another channel is to go see Dr. Robert Morse. They focus specifically on the stuff, the substances that will promote your body transforming and healing into a higher vibrational state. And a higher vibrational state in the context of body, mind, or soul is love. A lower vibrational state is fear. Foods that poison your body and make it toxic are low vibrational foods. So I encourage you to look at what it is that your body needs that it's not getting, that is causing your thyroid to function low. I'm not a medical professional. This is not medical advice. It's simply understanding that certain things cause effects in our body. Your thoughts and your emotions affect your body. And there's not one among you now that has not watched a TV show, and watching that TV show, you get afraid or anxious or excited when you see something happening to your character. Why is that? Because your mind reacts and responds to information. Your body can be stimulated by external things to be afraid. It can also be stimulated in joy by external things. So it's important to get to a place where you realize your thoughts and your emotions will affect your biology. Even if it's something triggering an emotion from outside you, it can affect the functions of your body. Watch what goes through your mind. You know what I would do though with your thyroid? I would sit down with your thyroid, place your hand over it, and move your awareness into the thyroid and get close to it. Feel the sensation that's in the thyroid. What is the vibration there? feel the feeling, the emotion that's stored there, because we store emotions in our body. And when you can turn around and connect to the energy there, you can alter the energy. Go into the thyroid and start extending your love and your kindness and your gratitude for the thyroid and everything that it does for you. Be grateful for it. Even if it's functioning low, be grateful that it's functioning at all. Extend your gratitude into your thyroid. Really deeply, meaningfully, truthfully give your thyroid gratitude. And you'll start to feel a shift in the energy there. Just like you can tell your hand to open and close, you can communicate energy to your thyroid or to your liver or to your kidneys or to your blood or to your lungs. You can think and feel. You can generate emotions that cause changes in the conditions of your body. You can do that as a function of your spiritual consciousness, your will to change thoughts, thereby changing energy in the form of emotion in your bodies. And a lot of people complain about their bodies, my back, my kidney. Oh, I've got this zit here. I don't like looking at myself. I look this, and you're talking to your body in a way that it responds to you that way. You're saying, I don't like this, and it makes it feel bad. Your body is a separate organism that you utilize while in a physical medium of creation. So learn to really communicate with your body from a position of love and give it the things that it really, really needs. You can do that. Question from Mighty Soul. What is the best way to heal another person from a past life trauma if the person doesn't believe in reincarnation? You got this is the energy of Archangel Gabriel coming in to say it's important. They do not need to know what caused their suffering, but they do need to understand how to interact with their suffering in a way to affect a change. The emotion that is causing the existing condition is where you need to place your effort on altering the emotional energy that they store in their genetics that is outpictured in their body. You see, your genetic information is information and thoughts and emotions that you have inherited from previous generations. Once you are able to change the energy, the emotion that's connected to a condition, once you alter the emotion, then the condition begins to change because the energy is organizing the matter of your body. Yes. And my guardian angel John said to me a few years ago, he said, emotion is the fifth state of energy, and it's responsible for organizing all matter below it. Solids, liquids, gases, plasma are organized by qualities of emotion that are set into action by the nature and quality of our thoughts. We set energy in motion with a thought. So turn your attention to that person. Have them connect to the anger, the pain, the fear, the guilt, the shame. But he's also saying, Gabriel's also saying that you can turn around and you can easily have them go back to that place, that space, that time, and have them extend love to the event. Have them extend love and compassion to the event, and observe how the extension of love alters and changes the condition in that time-space event. But there's not one among you here and now that could not do the same for your suffering, for your pain, for your anger, for your fear, for your guilt. You give it love, you console it with your compassion and your kindness, and you will feel it change. It will change when you extend love to that which does not seem so loving to you. If you are angry, stop. Give your anger love and say, I'm with you. I love you. I will not abandon you. You must understand that suffering is a call for love. All suffering, all fear, all anger is a call for love. It is a call for love. Wow. Great question. Hello.
Patty, general message.
Patty. So we're looking for a general message. Patty, you need to work. I'm being told you need to stretch your back. You really need to work on. There you go. You need to really work on stretching the spinal column. It needs to be more flexible. Yoga will be very beneficial, but study and look into spinal exercises for you today, and really gently get into the movement of your spine. Feel the way the energy can shift and change for you. They're saying this will help you connect your head and your heart and your body. This will help connect your head, your heart, and your body to move with the energy of the spine for you today. Great question, Patty. Thank you so much. Yes. Got time for two more questions. Got a question from Fee 444. My father is in hospital with, among lots of things, sepsis. Is there a message for him? He's lost his purpose since my mom passed away. um, Much love and blessings to your father and to you as well. The journey home to her is underway. You understand this. He has nothing to fear. Um, yes, his higher self is telling me that the journey is a little difficult because he's torn between being with her and staying in relationship with you. Honor his journey. In terms of if he chooses to ameliorate his suffering, if he chooses to ameliorate his suffering, then again, we would simply suggest to him that he extend his feelings of love, his feelings of love to the part of his body that is suffering. Many of you feel discomfort in your body and you wish to get rid of your discomfort. But if you saw a child suffering, would you not give it love, or would you ignore it? Your body is the child that you get to live with your entire lifetime. Your body, in terms of its intelligence, will not get older than 5 or 6 years old. It is like an animal. So you must learn to love it, to extend your compassion and kindness to it, especially when it suffers. And then ask it what it needs, because it may need different food. It may need different action. You must understand what your body truly needs. Many of you do not, unfortunately. You've been so trained into a personality that has you misunderstanding the actual needs your body has that are very simple and easy to comprehend. Wow. Thank you so much. Question from Amy. I heard from my team to choose a new direction and be assertive. Any guidance on the meaning of this for me or my family? I don't know why, but I'm getting all this yelling and screaming, like joyful excitement, celebration, energy just coming up. Like, yeah, find some way to celebrate every day. Like, yeah, they're telling you celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Let the celebration in your heart reveal to you in the world what that is. Let go of the doubt that's there. Let go of the doubt. Let go of the doubt that is there about this matter. Celebrate, celebrate that it is done. That yes, celebration. Like really get into that celebratory energy, Amy, and your family. Like the whole family needs to celebrate. And again, I don't know what you're celebrating, but they're saying that's the energy you need to get into at this time. Is the energy of celebration. Wow. I also want to talk if let's see here. Oh, Drusilla, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that super chat. Love you too. Another question from TikTok. Does my dad have any message about me having to sell our family home? I feel terrible. He's laughing. He's saying, no, be free. That is my joy that you would be free. That is my joy for you to be free. The joy of all fathers is to see their children enjoy and living. Yes, do not hold on to my past. Create your own future. Do not hold on to my past. Create your own future and do so with joy. Do so with joy. Do so with joy. Yeah. I don't know. He said something about something that he used to wear, a hat or something that he used to wear. Get rid of the hat. He says, don't hold on to his past. Don't hold on to his past. It'll give him great joy to see you living as you know you can live. Thank you so much. Great question. You're welcome, Fee. Where are we here? Over here. So just for those of you that are interested in understanding a little bit more about mediumship, it may not be what you think it is. It might be something very different for you as it may be different for somebody else. But mediumship, quite simply, is the ability to access a quantum field of information and connect to multidimensional beings that allow you to communicate. But that quantum field is available to everyone at all times. And there's simple ways of learning how to connect to that field and learning how to draw information, ideas, inspiration from it so that you can not be going through life with just what you've been taught. Because what you've been taught about this world is a very, very, very small fraction of what is available for you to know. And all of us know this. Every one of you knows this, that your life, there's more meaning to your life than you may be perceiving at the moment. And that's because that's true. It's just that in the confines of your own personality, that is the personality that's been made up by this world, the person that you think that you are, gets in the way of what you can really experience. Then once you learn how to step outside of the confines of your own thinking, you can pull in information from the quantum field. You can connect your guides, your angels, other multidimensional beings, and begin to create new experiences in life. And I encourage you to check out my website, williammichaelforbes.com. We start our beginner's course in November the 5th. So you might want to consider going into that. If you want to know more about that, you can go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com. To my patrons, I'm looking forward to tomorrow because we will be announcing who's won the free reading with me this month. So join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. and we'll find out who the winner is for the free reading. And also on the 7th of October, we will be doing the patrons only live event. And you'll get more information about that in the coming days. I want to say thank you, everybody, for coming out to this event today. I look forward to seeing you guys during the meditation, on restoring peace tomorrow with Master Jesus. So please come and be present. Peace is your natural state, not the man-made state. And I will see you guys at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Much love, everybody. Have yourselves a wonderful, joyful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Much love, everybody. Bye for now.